Here I am. Got a bunch of infantry. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Ain Collects, or welcome if this is your first time. I'm Nathan, or Big Ain, whichever one you want to go. We're here again another week. It's wild, it's crazy, it's wacky, but thanks for tuning in. Got some cool stuff this week. I feel like always. There's always a bunch of cool stuff. At least I think so. But we're going to get started right now. So we're going to start off with some packages that I got in the mail. The first one, not action figure related, just a little forewarning, but still cool nonetheless. This is something that I pre-ordered at some point last year. Don't remember when, maybe spring, summer. It got pushed back a couple times, but Fragile. This was shipped all the way from Greece. So let's go ahead and get this open. Ugh. Oh, I did it bad. I didn't even slice this open all the way. Ugh. Okay, so we got the first part of the box open, and get out. It doesn't want to come out. Got it out of the box. Finally. Not a smart man. Boxes are hard. Welcome to my life. But also still in this plastic wrap. So let's just get this open real quick. Usually a lot more careful with the plastic wrap because I like to save it for whenever I do end up selling stuff. I'm a little rougher with this one than I usually am, but that's okay. It's all right. Wow, they wrapped this good and tight. See what else we can get out of here. Alright. Cool. Coming out. Maybe? Maybe not. We'll see. Cool. So we got the box set from Eternal Champion. This album came out last year. We're gonna do a little bit of editing right there, but it comes with a gold LP, a CD, a cassette, a 7-inch picture disc, a patch, a poster, and a photo card. Goodness, words are hard. They only made 500 of these. This is number 283. It's hand numbered. I'm really excited to own this. I've known the singer Jason for 17 years, I think. Something like that. But he used to play in some hardcore bands. He's in one of my favorite Texas bands of all time, Iron Age. Great metal band. And then he started Eternal Champion a few years ago. But let's get this open. So I've been waiting for this for what feels like an eternity. And I also bought it from No Remorse Records because they were selling this box set. They had another box that was more expensive. It was in a wooden box. It was handcrafted. But I think the reason why I didn't get it was because it didn't come with the extra 7-inch. So we've got this poster. It's a little NC-17, so I'm not going to show all the artwork. It's got this cool little photo card. Look at that. Then the record itself, gonna blear. Cool. Now we got this picture disc. It's actually pressed on a 12-inch, but it'll only play at a 7-inch. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this. I thought it was a die-cut 7-inch, but I was wrong. And then we've got the rest of everything in here. Got a CD, tape, patch. So I'm really excited to have this. It came to me when I wasn't really expecting it because I hadn't gotten any shipping notice or anything from No Remorse. And, you know, I just opened my door one day going out and it was sitting right there. So I was very excited and pleased to be able to come home and find this. So, anyway, enough of the record talk. We're going to get into some action figures now. First action figure is another mail call. So I got this. I found this randomly. I was searching for things online, and I came across this shop in New York called 5K Toys, and this figure, I put off too long buying it. And it ended up selling out, which was a huge bummer, but I said, you know what, I'm not going to miss out on this. I need this. And so I went on Amazon, and they had them for, I guess, the original retail price, which was $20 more than what 5K was selling them for, because they had them on sale. Another reason why I messed up, obviously, I know. I should have just picked it up. I shouldn't have dilly-dallied around. I should have just grabbed it, but you know, you live, you learn. But it's this Daishin Ichigo Kurosaki bleach figure. And to the best of my knowledge, this is not officially licensed. But who's making bleach figures? Absolutely no one. No one. Why? It's one of the biggest selling animes and manga of all time. It's definitely way up there, but it doesn't get the love in figure form that it probably should. And I feel like it's the same with a lot of things like Fairy Tail or One Piece or Hunter x Hunter or Yu Yu Hakusho. So many of these shonen anime don't get figure love, and it's even rare if they get statues of the femme characters. So whatever. But I saw this and I was like, wow, this is really cool. So this is the packaging, the box. And you open it like that. You got the kimono, you got the shirt underneath, you got his chain. And then right in there, he's turned. His head's turned a little bit, but that's fine. That's cool. It also comes with his hollow mask and a couple extra faces and some extra hands. So the reviews that I saw on this look really cool, even though it's not officially licensed. It's got cloth goods, which I'm a big fan of, and the sculpting on, even down to the sandals, just looked amazing. It's so wild, and just like, there's so much opportunity for any company to step in and make a bleach figure. You know, Figma could do it, Figuarts could do it. Why they don't, I don't know. Like, I would assume that it can't be that impossible to get licenses for this or any of the other shonen anime, but I love Ichigo and I love Bleach. It's one of my favorites, so glad I got this. Maybe something will change whenever they get the 1,000-year Blood War arc out on anime. Maybe someone will start making figures then. I don't know. Not holding my breath, but At least I've got this, and I've got some of the Toynami kind of action figures. They're very limited in their articulation, if they have any at all. But I've got the Ichigo. Actually, I've got all four of them that they did. So yeah, but that's it for this. I I can't say how excited I am to own like an actual articulated Bleach action figure, and this is all just so cool. And I'm so glad that I'm mad that I didn't get it when I could have for cheaper, but I'm glad that I was still able to find it before no one could anymore. So I woke up the other day and thought, I wonder I wonder if these GI Joe figures have finally hit this target by my apartment. And I just had a gut feeling. And I was like, you know what? I bet they have. And they did. Wow, that was really anticlimactic. They had them. I walked in, hadn't even put them out yet. They were on the cart where the employee was going through to stock in the morning, and they hadn't been put out. I asked him if he could just check the DPCI. He said, yeah, he scanned it, and he said that there were 6. So we're like, okay, cool. And then he looked on his cart, unopened case. So I found him. Finally, I'm a little bit closer to my classified set being complete, and I found the redeco of Roadblock, which I'm really excited about to go along with my Scarlet redeco. It's got the different color weapons, no gold. It's all very, it's more Joe realistic. So we got that. And then what I've been waiting for, what I ordered in September, supposed to be shipped out March 1st. I found Zartan. I finally found a Zartan. So I went ahead and canceled my pre-order from Pulse. If you remember, I got that infantry, I don't know, a month or two ago. I found it at Walgreens. Hadn't been able to find the Zartan until now. But this looks so good. I'm so excited for this. Can't wait to pull this out and play with it. It's got the little backpack, and he's got a mask that can go in there. It's got all sorts of weapons. This is just going to be really cool to put together. And I love villains in toy lines. It's so wild to me that there's so many toy lines that don't put out a lot of villains. And I'm looking at a lot of the anime companies that are producing toys. People want villains, like whether they're actually playing with the toys, whether it's kids playing with the toys. The good guys need someone to fight, right? Even when, as an adult collector, if you're posing them, you want to have bad guys for your good guys to fight. Like, you want to pose them out against each other in some battle. So I'm glad that Hasbro is making more Cobra and Dreadnoughts figures. And then, along with all those, I did something bad. Because I just went on a spree. I went on a Joe spree. And I found another infantry. That's not it though. Because I decided that I wanted to have a big Cobra army. So, you see one? You see 4? 4. You see 8. 8 total. Let's look at all that. Got 8 total infantry. And I actually returned the other infantry that I had that I bought from Walgreens because it had a little bit of a bad paint app on it. So I figured let's return that and make some of this money back. But yeah, so I got that. So I've got 8 infantry. How ridiculous. Why? I don't know. I really don't know. Because I have 3 Vipers. I have 1 Trooper from the Cobra Island set. And I've got 2 Red Ninjas. But I just wanted to have a big Cobra army. And I felt it, I wanted it, and I did it. So, here we go. It's ridiculous. And I love it. And I am so excited to add those to my G.I. Joe collection. Good. I'm just full of... There's going to be a lot of mouth farts because I don't know how to talk, apparently. I'm forgetting words. Whatever. But, so I have 8 infantry now. I found my Zartan. I found my roadblock. Hopefully, this week, I will be able to pick up my pre-orders from GameStop for Flint and Lady J. Those were also supposed to come out on the 1st. And they got pushed back to the 20th. At GameStop, I don't know. I already paid for them, so can't really go and get my money back because I think there's like a non-refundable deposit. So even if I did find them somewhere else, I'd still end up paying extra, whatever. But yeah, so maybe with those, maybe the redeco of Duke will be with those. Because I haven't seen it anywhere. It was not in any of the boxes. All the multiple stores that I went to where I found all these infantry and the Zartan, that whole line was Scarlet, Roadblock, 2 Zartan, and 2 infantry. That was the case. No Duke. Why wouldn't you put the Duke redeco in with the other redecos? It just... I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But I'm glad that they didn't because then that was an extra trooper that was in the box. So, me and my dumb brain say, infantry, good. I don't know. What? That's it. Keeping it to just a few things a week. Even though there was 10 things with the Joes, so... Few all over. Many together. But hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the little subscribey. Just right there. If any of this stuff is still available anywhere, there might be some of the Ichigo figure. I'm not sure about the Eternal Champion box. If anything, there might be some CDs or maybe a different pressing of the record out, but I would highly suggest it if you're into really epic, like power metal stuff. So check those out and keep checking your targets for these Joes. It sucks that, a year later, Hasbro still hasn't really fixed much of anything as far as getting these into stores and into our hands. But I guess it is what it is. We'll see what happens with this Flint Lady J wave and the movie wave and the Cobra Island leaks that I've seen. So... fingers crossed it gets better for all of us. But until then, I'm Big Game, asking you to have a good day, have a good hunt. Take care, y'all.